Be me. Socially successful in middle school. Wanted to isolate myself starting high school because I thought people would start growing up and see how fraudulent and lame I really am. In high school now. Isolate myself. Eat lunch in bathroom or outside. Still have nice chats with my peers during class but nothing beyond surface level. Was good at presentations in class. Still didn't want to connect with anybody out of fear of ostracization. Go straight home after class and do my work. No social media, no friends, no hanging out, nothing. Just play video and watch anime. Didn't get my license or get a job out of fear of ostracization. 4 years of high school passes by in lightning speed. Go to college and realize I can't isolate myself as well as I could. Dropped out and go to work a manual labor where I don't have to interact much with people. Moved out to shitty bedroom with roommates and again, only keep things surface level. I work out, cook for myself and use my shitty laptop to browse 4chan when I get off work. Avoid people in my gym and avoid hanging out with my coworkers out of fear of ostracization. Another 4 years pass by. Got around to installing social media to see what my peers are up to. They all look so grown and mature with careers and social lives while I still feel like I'm 14. I'm 21 now. I mean I'm not overly happy but not depressed either. I feel like I kinda just exist. I'm concerned if I have autism. I always thought I just had an anxiety disorder but now I'm not so sure. What do you guys think? Be me. 15 meters 6 feet 2 inches 85 kilograms rugby player. Half Romanian half Irish but look English and have the accent so I can use British class system to my advantage. Raised in family with 2 psychiatrist parents and older sister. Never studying, however I still am predicted 9s/8s in my GCSEs, as I'm captain of my local rugby team and high up into Premiership Rugby Academy. I have 1,500 hours in Paradox Grand Strategy games. Almost eidetic memory, remember every shitty fact. Literally never had a female friend. However understand the average girl's mindset by talking to older sister. Genuinely think girls my age are intimidated by me. That being said I act like an incel in school, but an incel with unlimited confidence. The popular soccer lads don't like me but I'm literally 10x better than them at everything so they compromise by talking to girls etc. I'm literally the person some people would love to be like but I'd publicly say in school that I'm a regular peruser of 4chan. Actually, feel like I've got some sort of phobia being normal. Am I cooked? How do I make the most of all that I have? Be me. 22 years old warehouse swaggy. Go to work. Go to gym after. Read some books, meditate and browse 4chan. Eat clean, no drugs, alcohol, no junk. Go to sleep. Been doing this for 2 years. Have 50k saved up. Consequences? If you change your mind about companionship, relationships, you may struggle finding somebody. My girlfriend's a lot tougher and much more hardened than I am. I feel like a pussy in comparison. Be me. Hanging out with my girlfriend. She grew up in the ghetto, she's white. Saw her first knife fight at 2, her first gun fight at 3, her first dead body at 4, witnessed multiple school shootouts growing up between rival gangs. I'm reading the newspaper a few days ago. Comment on how sad it is that there's a 23-year-old in the obituary. GF smirks. 23? Sounds like a nice, long life to me. That's elderly in my old haunt. Very few people I've ever known in all my life lived past childhood. How do I become more masculine? I feel inferior sometimes because her childhood was so much worse than mine. She gets mad sometimes when I say anything that even alludes to being innocent as a kid since she was already pretty jaded and shell-shocked by age 3. Be me. Last week. Hanging out with friend and his GF in the city. His GF mentions that her older sister is going to join us for lunch. Warns me that her sister can be a bitch. Then says, she hasn't gotten fucked in 10 years. Can you believe that? Who goes 10 years without getting fucked? I'd probably be a bitch too if I went more than a more without that. She had no idea that I'm a 29-year-old virgin. Felt pretty bad desu. Believe me. Read shoplifting is basically illegal in cities, especially California. Realize I live in California and in a city. Quit my job to become a criminal mastermind. Steal from a jewelry store. Get stopped by security, questioned and cried, and was charged with theft. Judge gave me a warning. Now no job and rent is due and I'm on parole. What do I do now? You all lied to me. Believe me. Adopted by my father's aunt and grandfather because my parents were too poor at the time, and my dad was an alcoholic. My father's aunt married my mom's father, whom she leached off from. She never really cared about me that much, even though I am biologically related to her. My grandfather didn't give a shit about me either. He gave up my mother for adoption, and she suffered way worse than me. Moved back with my parents at 18 because they regretted everything about it. Dad even went sober for several years. Dad and Mom spent my entire college teaching me the rope. Life is genuinely better now. Mom is still mad about it because she knows how her dad gave up on her, and she ends up repeating the same mistake. Believe me. Really into the idea of breeding or filling up a girl with cum. GF has a breeding kink. We've both talked about how we want to, but neither of us are ready to risk having a kid. We are both in our early 20s and haven't even moved in together. Sexting today, idea pops in my head. Tell her if she's really good for me I might buy her birth control and cream pee her when it's safe to. She's ecstatic. I really fucking want to, but I'm worried on the chances. If I get her pregnant I've fucked up my life and put everything I'm working towards on hold for possibly forever. I'm also not really fit to be a father yet. I'm still a dumbass. What are the chances of knocking her up, and should I go for it or no? Believe me. Big, jacked, attractive. Get sick big time and take time off of gym fighting symptoms. Lose 20 kilograms of muscle in the 6 months after it. Re-download dating app and get matches to cope. Wanna go on a date but feel like a catfish now? What do?